Shalom, call on Yahweh Shem Shah, Shalom to the left. And I happen to notice the number on this video too. Got that 144 on there. Anyway, now the title says New Identity Authentication Requirement for Unemployment Spreads Across the Country. And that's a reason for that too, man. They're getting people prep for this right here. And I ain't even gonna say the name. I'm just gonna show the imagery and see how Esau play this shit, because they might try to snatch this video down like they did a few other ones. So let me just pull it up. Gotta be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. So look, you got I ain't even gonna say the acronym or the abbreviation. I'm gonna just read this out. It says the radio frequency identification uses electromagnetic fields to automatically identify and track tags attached to objects. What objects that's gonna be? It says, and you know what system consists of tiny radio transponder, a radio receiver, and transmitter when triggered by electromagnetic integration pulse from a nearby you know what reader device. The tag transmits digital data, usually an identified inventory number. Hold up, what's that fucking number? I showed this on a previous video too. I don't know if I got one right now. Let me see if it's on there. Got that inventory number. That inventory number talking about a barcode. I know I got some stuff sitting over here with something on it. Okay, here go one right here. Let's see if I can show it on this video. They got them numbers on there. Can't make this shit up. Now let's go to the script. See what the script says. Gotta back up everything with that word, that good book. It's getting dusty in a lot of people's houses right now. Then you got the other thing that they giving out like hotcakes. That's gonna fuck a lot of people up. Watch. It's just a matter of time. People falling for that dumb super shit. I remember I was walking by somebody and they asked me that shit. I just looked at them like they crazy. Like, is you fucking crazy? You gonna trust the same motherfuckers that's been oppressing you for dumbass, and you gonna trust them? That's stupid. Now, Book of Revelation chapter 16. And we'll start at verse, let's see, I want to get to the main points. Okay, in verse 2 it says, and the first went and poured out his vial, and the first is talking about the angel. So he poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the you know what. We're gonna call it that you know what. It said, upon them which worship his image. Now, let's see. Go down to another one. And I keep having this dream about a thief. I ain't been asleep, but I just been up, like just doing stuff. I ain't been asleep, but I've been having these dreams about these thieves. And I know how the Most High like to do stuff. He'll show you stuff, and it don't actually mean what you see. It's be certain stuff that you see in there. And I'm like, damn, I keep seeing a damn thief breaking into some shit. The scripture right here, part of my mind now. It says in the Book of Revelation, chapter 16, verse 15, it says, behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. So yeah, you gotta watch, you gotta pay attention to this stuff. This is the real news and real information you should be looking at. It don't be over righteous and be like, oh, I ain't gonna watch no sports or no games or whatever. Deal with your woman and all the other stuff you may partake in. But this the main stuff that you should be focusing on, because this is gonna affect our future. And it's going to be part of that ultimate decision. Is you really for the Most High? Or is you with this system? Now, let me find another precept real quick. You basically go back to this number. This Book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 18. It says, here is wisdom. And wisdom is hey man, wisdom is a magnificent thing, man, because you know who give it and you know create it, and then to be trusted with it. Hey man, it's raw. Now it says, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Now, the other barcode I showed in the previous video, let me see if I can show it again. They had multiple. They had 3 of them on there. This one only got 2. And you know they try to be slick. When you pay attention to stuff, you can see how they do stuff. I may have something else with it on there. I just gotta look for it. Let me see. Find something real quick. Oh, prime example right here. This book I got. Like the scripture say, here's wisdom. You got wisdom, we can look at this and clearly tell, like, hold up. This is what they doing? No, instead of putting it on items, they want to make your ass the item. So, let me scroll, let me go back to it real quick. It says usually, and back into this definition right here, of the you know what, it says usually an identifying inventory number. Back to the reader, this number can be used to track inventory goods. So what Esau want to make your ass? You want to make your ass inventory. That's basically what they trying to do. And they been plotting and scheming and sprinkling little tricklets in society, doing little stuff. Especially with this pandemic. And niggas fell for it. Niggas fell for the fucking okie doke, man. So I just want to bring this out. I don't know if they're going to snatch this video down. If you see it before they do, they try to save it or something. Let me see. I'll pull one more preset and I'll end this off. But yeah, I'm going to pull 2 more because I forgot about something. It says the requirement for unemployment, right? So, go back into this. There's a lot of people really, you have people working, but you have a lot of people that's not really making that many ends like that. But if you want to get them ends, you got to get that you know what. That's basically what it's going to boil down to. Let me go to this preset real quick. And it's right here, man. It's not, this ain't no fucking 20, 30 year thing. This shit right here, man. It's the time frame that we in right now. The little naysayers, oh, my grandparents been saying that. Man, fuck that. We here right now. That's why the scriptures say, measure the time diligently. It's in the book of Revelation, chapter 13. And verse 16 says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive, or what? The you know what in their right hand or in their foreheads. That's basically it right here. This is new. This ain't the old, your shit in your wallet. This that new shit they talking about. So don't take it, man. If you want to make it, like I said, if you want to make it, don't take it. Let me see, let me pull this other preset out here. So. To the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 15, it says, the simple believe of every word. So you niggas, like the elders say, you bird brain Negroes, niggas believe every fucking thing Esau say. Person like me, I come tell somebody something, they ain't really gonna believe that shit. You let Esau ass get on TV and say it. They don't, oh, I heard such and such say that. That's how you niggas think, man. They say the simple believe every word, but a prudent man looketh well to his going. So you have some of our people that's prudent that don't believe that bullshit. Stay prudent, man. Stay prudent. Looketh well to your goings. Research stuff. Ask questions. All this information, there should be no reason why a motherfucker don't really know what's going on. Unless you're being simple. And I'm gonna pull one more precept. I'm gonna end this up. I keep saying that, but hey, more keep coming, so even if it comes, it's just coming. Look, I wasn't even looking for this precept. This is perfect right now. Let's look at Jeremiah chapter 15 verse. Verse 13, it says, O thou that dwellest upon many waters. What country got ships and the Navy stations and all type of waters around the earth? Abundant in treasures. People come over here, we want to come to America. They go back to their land and stuff, they come up over here and then send their money back and live a little bit more luxurious because the US dollar is one of the top dollars. It says abundant in treasures, thine end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness. At the end of this place, man, Esau even know that end, because that's why they keep flying up in the damn space. They're trying to figure out how they're going to escape the judgment of the Most High. Building the bunkers too. Let's see. Let me get one more and I'll end this up. There's one precept I want to look for and end this off with. See, I don't want to look for this one either, but it's another good precept. I'll pull it and I'll just get this real quick. I'm going to have to search it a different way. The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1, it says, and he answered me then and said, measure thou time diligently in itself, when thou seest part of these signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand. that this is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And that's where we at, man. We measure the time. We see the stuff going on. The signs of the sun, the moon, the stars, the earthquakes in diverse places, the uprising of the different nations, nation against nation, the houses being divided. You got the houses being divided all the way from the government to the average houses, the citizens being divided, people fighting their family members and shit, fucking Democrats versus Republicans, so on and so on, man. We measuring the time, you can see what's really going on. You got military talks about nukes, aka the arrows, plagues breaking out. I just seen another video. They talking about chipmunks got fucking bubonic plague now, so ain't no telling what Esau gonna do with that. You know, they like to take stuff and play around with it. In that little center they got. You know, I ain't gonna say their little acronyms. They fuck around and take this down because of that. Let me put this last preset in our MSO. This is what God said. Chapter 34. Verse, let's see. I'm gonna read on down from verse 1. And this, it says, "Come near, you nations, to hear and hearken, you people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations." That's why you see all this stuff going on. It says, "His fury upon all the armies. He have utterly destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter. The slain also shall be cast out, and the stink shall come up out of the carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved." That's why I talk about in the book of 2nd Ezra when they mention how Yahweh shall come back, and all these different military branches, whether it be the Space Force, the Air Force, whatever, they're going to be turned to dust. That's stupid. You're going to go try to fight something angelic, but that's how Esau is. And the Most High still going to put the spirit on them to do so. Anyway, even if they act like they don't want to fight, they're going to be so scared they are going to fight. It says, "And the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll," talking about that nuclear cloud. It says, "And all of the hosts shall fall down, as a leaf falleth off from the vine, and is fallen, as a fallen fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea." That's why you see me post videos, the Idumeans. Just another way for saying Esau or Edom. You know, you gotta be a step ahead of Esau. But yeah, staircases ahead of Esau as with these titles, because they'll just take some down just because of a certain name in the title, not because what's in the video. It says, "And upon the people of my curse to judgment, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood." This don't sound like somebody that love everybody, man. All you people be talking about love everybody. Love, love, love. They're gonna show some love. It said, "It is made with fatness, with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of the ram. For the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea." The land of Idumea. Let's look at the land of Idumea right now. It's not talking about that right now. You have scholars. I sat around some scholars, and they like to try to play games and shit, and don't want to own up to the truth. The truth is, the land of Idumea right now is desolate. This is how Idumea looks. So Idumea already messed up right now. This is a future event, because before the land is actual land, the people make that place a place. You go down to New Orleans, you ever been down there? You hear them people talk, you see their culture. Them people leave that place won't be the same. Go down to Florida, you see how people maneuver and do what they do down in Florida. The people leave that place won't be the same. So the place is made up because of the people. So you have the Idumeans over here in Babylon. If they went over here being wicked and doing all this shit they was doing, this place won't be like that. They'd be doing it somewhere else. But since they're over here, the Most High, we gotta judge them. We gotta, make good on His word. Now, verse 7, it says, "And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullets with the bulls, and the land shall be soaked with blood, and the dust made with fatness. For it is the days of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion." And He's doing this on our behalf as well. It says, and the streams thereof should be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof should become burning pitch. It should not be quenched day nor night, because nuclear fire, you can't just call a fireman and tell them to put that shit out. It ain't going down like that. It said the smoke thereof should go up forever, from generation to generation. It shall lie waste, none shall pass through it forever and ever. And that's how this land gonna be, man. Let me go down some more. It says this should not be quenched, night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go forever and ever, from generation to generation. It shall lie waste, none shall pass through it forever and ever. But the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it. The owl also and the raven shall dwell in it. It shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion. It's this place like how you go to different areas, you see statues and different monuments, you know, like, oh, that's Baltimore, or that's Washington, D.C., no, that's Georgia. No, that's Mississippi. It's going to be a line of confusion. You don't know what the fuck none of these places at. It says, in the stones of emptiness, it says they should call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there, and all her princes shall be nothing. So don't worry about the government. You folks keep playing around. The Most High got a sweet little gift for y'all. It says, and a thorn shall come up in her palaces, nettles and brambles, and the fortress thereof, and there shall be a habitation of dragons and a court for owls. The wild beasts of the desert also shall meet with the wild beasts of the island, and the satyr shall cry to his fellow. The screech owl also shall rest there, and find for herself a place of rest. There shall the great owl make her nest, and lay in hatch, and gather under her shadow. There shall the vultures also be gathered, everyone with her mate. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord, and read, and none of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth I have commanded, and his spirit I have gathered them, and he cast the lot for them, and his hand hath divided into them by line. They shall possess it forever, from generation to generation. They shall dwell therein. Now, this land is through, man. And it's got a title right here. It says God's judgment on the nations, because all these nations had a hand in doing stuff to his people. So, you see all this stuff going on, man. Like the scripture say, fear not, for these things must come to pass. So, I don't want to write this out. This is an edifying video. Like I said, once again, if you take it, you ain't gonna make it. Shalom to the left.